Hello, my name is Megyn Kelly and this is Channel 32 News. Today on Poseidon's Corner we have a special treat for you. Poseidon himself will be coming in to talk about a special feature in our newspaper.
Hi, Megyn.
Welcome.
Thanks, Megyn. It's great to be here.
In case any of our viewers don't know you, give everybody a little insight on yourself.
Well, I'm Poseidon, and as many people know, I am part of the three main gods. My brothers Zeus and Hades are up there with me. Many people, for some odd reason, think that Zeus is more superior, but come on, I'm the best. I mean, look at these guns!
Wow! Well, let's start off simple. How would you describe yourself?
Well, I consider myself to be the best. I get all the ladies.
That's strange, because I often hear that you're quite rude and sometimes considered to be arrogant.
Where did you hear that? Because I'm telling the truth. I am the best!
Well, putting that aside, let me ask some more questions. What exactly are you the god of?
Well, many people know me as the god of the sea, but for something they don't know is I'm actually the god of horses and earthquakes as well.
Oh, that's interesting. What are your sacred cities?
Pylos and Thebes.
Nice. Would you like to speak about your parents?
I consider this a difficult topic due to what happened after my birth, but I'm willing to open up about it just for your special, Megyn. That's how much I love you.
After the break, Poseidon will speak about his parents and his strange childhood.
Do you want to be strong like me? Then just do it! Buy one of these tridents, only $99.99 drachmas. You can't be as strong as me though, because I am the best. But this trident will help you be the best.
You can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
Welcome back to Poseidon's Corner. Today we are interviewing Poseidon, the great god of the sea. Here he is, ready to talk about his difficult childhood.
Well, when I was about to be born, my father Kronos heard this prophecy that my siblings and I were going to destroy him and become the leaders. That scared him a lot, so he swallowed us. And no, you guys must think I'm kidding. He swallowed us. I grew up inside my father's belly. Like, how disturbing is that? My mother Rhea was disgusted by this, so when she found out she was pregnant with my brother Zeus, she hid him in a cave on the island of Crete. He was lucky. I mean, what is this?
Well, that's crazy, but in some myths it is said that Poseidon was never actually swallowed by his father. The story goes, Rhea gave birth to a child, Poseidon, who she then hid amongst a flock of lambs. She then pretended that she actually gave birth to a colt, who she then gave to Kronos to eat and swallow. Do you have anything to say about this?
That is absurd. I recall spending my childhood years inside my father's belly. I don't know who came up with that story, but that's ridiculous.
After the break, come back for more. Now, time for some gossip. Recently, I spoke with my friend Theme, the goddess of gossip, and she gave me some intriguing stories about Poseidon over here and his love for the ladies.
Oh, God.
Yes. So, we'll start off with Aphrodite. This was his wife, and together they had how many children?
Like, probably 3. I'm not exactly sure, but...
Do you know their names by any chance?
Nah, but you know how it goes.
Yeah, alright. I personally would not consider this one a affair due to her being his wife. But next up we have Aphrodite, and this is the goddess of love and beauty. In some stories it is said that you two had 2 children together. Now, in some myths it is said that this isn't true, but would you like to clear this up for us?
I have a really bad memory, but from my recollection, I'm pretty sure we had kids. Like, a lot of my affairs and the women I've dealt with, I don't remember, but since Aphrodite is one of the 12 Olympians, she's unforgettable, and I do remember this occurring.
Due to the amount of affairs that he's had, I believe it's possible for him to have 2 children with her. After that is Asteria. This is a Titan goddess who's fleeing from the pursuit of his brother Zeus, when she transformed herself into a quail and leaped into the ocean. It is then said Poseidon tried to seduce the quail, but when it didn't work out, he turned her into the island of Delos. Would you like to make a comment on this?
Well, see, she was fleeing from Zeus, and Zeus and I, we have a rivalry going. So I was like, well, if she's running from Zeus, what will make him more mad than me, like, seducing her? So I tried, and she didn't reciprocate, so I turned her into an island. Like, don't mess with me.
Yet another affair that he had, and probably the most shocking, you probably already know what I'm talking about, is Medusa. Yes, Poseidon had an affair with Medusa.
I don't like talking about it.
As you may not have known, before Medusa's hair was turned into snakes, she was actually quite a beautiful woman. Now, the story goes, in Athena's temple, Poseidon and Medusa were having an affair. And Athena was so angered by this that she took Medusa and turned her hair into snakes. Do you feel guilty for this?
No, but you know what? In her temple, because of the whole thing with Cecrops and how Athens is named after her, I was getting payback. She owes me.
Well, it was said that Athena was so offended that she then went after Medusa and killed her, and 2 offspring then popped out of her head. This was Chrysaor and Pegasus.
Yeah, I mean, Pegasus is a winged horse, so he's connected to me. So as you can tell, this myth is a connection to me.
Okay. In total, it is said that Poseidon had 34 affairs, and possibly even more that we don't know about. Similar to his brother Zeus, it seems that he can't stay away from the ladies.
Hold up. You mean the ladies can't stay away from me? Obviously.
Read this column next week to learn more gossip about the gods. Welcome back, I'm Megan Kelly, and this is Poseidon on Poseidon's Corner. So, do you have any intriguing myths you'd like to share with us?
I actually have many, but today I will tell you the story about how the city of Athens came to be. So long ago, there was the king Cecrops. He was the king of Athens long before the city was called Athens. I'm not quite sure what the city was called. It might have had no name. But he was looking for a patron deity of the city, as most cities have in Greece, ancient Greece. So Athena and I were like, heck yeah, we want to be patron deities. So we went to Cecrops and we were like, yo, Cecrops, we want to be your patron deity. And he was like, okay, you can do this, but you need to both present me the gift, and I will show you. I will present the gifts to my council, and then we will decide on who has the better gift. So I'm like being a genius. Like, I took my trident and I stabbed it into the ground of Athens. It was great. And out came a water spring of unlimited water. It was great. But the water was salty, so the Athenians got salty about it. I was like, come on. It's water, an unlimited supply. Who cares if it's salt water? And then Athena came with her olive branch, like, representing peace or whatever. Like, who cares about that? And Cecrops was all impressed. So he named the city after her. I mean, don't you agree my gift was better?
It's quite tragic that the city wasn't named after you.
I know, for real. Like, it still gets me upset. I'm all riled up now.
Now we have Poseidon here to speak about the symbols that he's often recognized with.
First, we have the trident. Like, this is my favorite symbol. It's obviously the most well-known symbol when people talk about me. This gives me the power to control the sea and to cause massive earthquakes. I was given this from a Cyclops actually gave this to me after I freed him from Kronos' captivity. Second, we have the horse. The horse represents me because I am obviously the god of horses. I presented the horse as a gift to woo a lady, and for some reason she wasn't into me. I don't know. Also, we have the bull. In ancient Greece, long ago, before all of you were born, people would sacrifice bulls in honor of me. The most famous one was the Minotaur. And lastly, we have fish and dolphins. I'm the god of the sea, and fish and dolphins live in the sea, so there's symbolic things associated with me.
A quick update in sports. Last Friday, an archery contest was held in Athens, and Artemis came in first with Cupid in a close second. And
That's my girl! Artemis and I are tight.
Next Monday, a fishing competition will be held in the River of Styx, and Variety is currently the #1 seeded contestant, and Poseidon is seeded second. Well, also make sure to check out our comics section located in your newspaper. There's some good comics in there.
These look hilarious.
And I'd like to thank Poseidon for coming with us.
No, thank you, Megan. It was an honor.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Taliban.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something. They just spent like